I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Cruz, Coach Cofield, for putting this together. Also, Four Quarters Online, thank you for all the work you do and giving exposure to student athletes. Thank you so much. This is my first year at Maclay, and I was excited to take the job and come from Colorado. I've kind of been almost around the world in Alabama, Hawaii, Kansas, Arizona, Colorado, but now this is our last move, and Tallahassee is our new home. Very excited. Maclay just gives so many opportunities to any athlete that wants to play any sport, that wants to excel in education, and that was the exciting part for me to go to Maclay. I have 2 young kids that get to go to probably the best school that in any state I've ever been that I've ever seen. On to football, we came here the last week of April, guys, that we started spring training, and I got here 2 days and started practice 2 days later. I got there 2 days later. We started practice. Spring went great. We had 45 kids show up for spring. That was a big showing for our school. That gives us enough kids to have a JV program for the first time in school history. Really, really excited about that. We have a really big senior class. We have 13, 14 seniors this year, which is great for a new coach coming in with a whole new staff. Having to install a whole new offense, whole new defense. It's just great to have great leadership with people who love each other to lead a young team. So it's great to have these young men to be leaders of our team and represent us in a way that we need to be represented. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce these young men. To the right, we got our long snapper, Peyton Baylor. Beside him to the right, Jason Overstreet, who can play anywhere from slot to DB, outside back, or wherever you need him. Beside him, we got Michael Grant. He's our QB. To the left of me, we got Eli Harrell. He's running back. He's inside backer, outside backer, pound for pound, the strongest kid on the team. Beside him, we got Shane Cross, and he's kind of like the two-headed monster. We're running back. He's also an outside backer as well. Most of the kids at Maclay, you're going to have 3 sport athletes, 2 sport athletes, and that's why we love them. They're all in it for the school, not themselves. So if anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer.
I'll start off. Question for Peyton here. This is basically home for you now here at Florida State. Talk about this opportunity that you have in playing at the next level.
It's, something that I've always dreamed of. I think every kid that ever plays football wants to play at the next level. And to be able to stay home for the team that I've, cheered for my entire life. Parents are grads from there. It's just an amazing opportunity. And to be able to come back to Maclay at any time that I want. And I'll be welcomed, and yeah.
Long snapping, it's such a unique position, I guess. What goes into mastering something like that?
It's a lot of mechanics. Everybody would think it's strength, size, whatever, and it's everything put together, but if your mechanics are bad, you're never going to be able to play, even high school ball, so.
Question here for Coach. You're starting to get settled in here at Maclay. We're about a month out from kickoff. I guess, how are you feeling with your team right now?
Really good. Like I said, with a senior class like that, it makes it easy. They picked up the offense really quick, and it's a tempo offense. It's a go. We have a quarterback that can spin it. We got guys that can run it. Originally we was going to try to go zone, wide zone type team, but we got linemen that can move, so why not, get them with gap scheme and put them out there. Defensively, we're looking at, trying to get our best 11 on the field and trying to keep our linemen fresh for offense and getting a good rotation over our lines. So we're going to be running a stacked defense, and I think we have good people on the edge and the inside that can fill in and do what they need to do.
Question for Coach, just about a month away now. How excited are you to finally get a taste of Big Bend football? And there's the job, and then there's waiting to play that first game. Just how excited are you to finally hit the field and coach these guys?
It's just the past week or so, it's just really kind of hit me saying, man, it is here now. It is. Like I said, I went from Alabama to basically the west side, and it's great to get back to the South. There's nothing like football in the South. I've been a part of it all, and I've never seen football like there is in the South. So to be a part of it where it matters again, it's just really, really exciting. And to be in a new place, and a place that I love, and a place that I want to be in and kind of retire in, it's just real special for us.
And to have been in so many places and experienced so many different brands of ball, how do you think that benefits you as a coach?
I can adjust to a lot of things. Being in my military career, they teach you to adjust. To have some kind of backup plan, and it's just kind of follow suit wherever you go. When you know, in Hawaii when you're coaching big Samoans and you want to run pound the rock, and when you go over there to the other side of the island where the demographics is a little bit different, you put the ball in space. You know, so I've kind of been able to adjust what type of athletes I've had. If it's been public school system, it's 2,200 kids, or a private Catholic school in Kansas where you have about 400 kids. So it's being able to keep the same system and adjust to it well. I think it's made me a better coach.
Question for the quarterback, Michael. Obviously, Coach talked about tempo, slinging it, and rocking and rolling. As a quarterback, what's your outlook on the season, and how you feel about how things are progressing so far?
Oh, I love the new offense. It's perfect for us. We got athletes everywhere. I'm just excited to play again. We didn't have a great season last year, but I just want to win football games.
I guess if nobody else, Coach, what drew you to the Mcclay job, and what are you most excited about working at the school this season?
I knew I wanted to get back down south. Our time had kind of ended on the other side of the country, so it was time to get back closer to home to Mobile. My brother's a 7A coach, head coach in Mobile, and so I've always wanted to get close to him and get back to this kind of atmosphere. And I saw the Mcclay job, and having 2 kids and wanting the best for your kids, I started looking into it and saw that it was perfect for our family. And then I started, of course, looking at the athletic side of it. The renovations that we're going to be doing athletically in the next 3 years in the school is astounding. There's going to be nothing like it in Tallahassee. I want to be a part of that. I want to be something that drives it, that brings that JV program to 3 games a year to 5 games a year to eventually having a 10-game schedule. And just having that feeder system in our middle school my youngest son is starting 6th grade this year, just continue that all the way through. It's pretty exciting to me, and just the support that I've gotten so far within the school, within the community is great. And if you need a strength coach, we have the best strength coach in the state. We have the best strength coach in the last 6 states that I've seen. So Maclay's a place to be if you want really good, athletic strength and conditioning training.
Coach, Mark Adams, 4 Quarters Online. Just had a chance to see you guys up close last season for most of the duration, and this one's mostly for the players on the panel. Looking at how last year a lot of you guys were banged up last season, what has been probably your, I would say, the biggest thing you guys have been looking forward to this upcoming season, and also, how have you adjusted to your coach in basically what is a new offensive scheme?
We've been taking our summer practice and workouts a lot more serious. We knew we were banged up last year. We were a lot smaller, a lot less athletic. But this year's changed a lot. We are now able to, we had a seamless transition basically this year. It was a perfect fit with Coach Cauley, so we're excited for the year.
I don't obviously play offense or defense, but I think I speak for all the players here and on the team when we say that Coach Cauley has already done great things, and we can all see that it'll head in the right direction even more from now.